Where is Alex Ekubo? Inside the deafening silence of his closest friend, Ogbonna and Yomi Casual under fire. Once upon a time in Nollywood, three names were inseparable: Alex Ekubo, Ogbonna, and Yomi Casual. They were the three musketeers of fame, friendship, and luxury, brothers in everything but blood. But today, that golden brotherhood seems broken, and one question hangs in the air like a haunting drumbeat. Where is Alex Ekubo? That is what is reverberating all over Nigeria's social media and beyond at the moment. For months now, fans have noticed something deeply unsettling. I tell you, the once vibrant, outspoken, ever-present Alex Ekubo has disappeared, like we reported some time ago, both online and offline. No Instagram updates, no movie premieres, no appearances, nothing. And the last time he ever posted anything was far back in December 2024. Yes, you heard me well. The man who used to light up every red carpet is now a ghost in his own fame. And what's more disturbing, the two men closest to him, Ogbonna and Yomi Casual, have remained completely silent. And I tell you, this silence is becoming very disappointing and frustrating at the moment. No posts, no calls for prayers, no brotherly defense, nothing, completely nothing as at this moment. It is as if the trio who once called themselves brothers for life have gone their separate ways, bound by a silence that feels completely spiritual at the moment. Fans are beginning to ask the hard questions. What could make a man like Alex Ekubo, bold, charismatic, full of life, vanish without explanation just like that? Don't forget that recently, his best friend, erstwhile best friend, Ogbonna's partner, Iniedo had a burial, I think for the mom or the dad, I'm not too sure, but there was that function recently. You will have expected that for as close as both of them here, that Alex Ekubo will at least, put up an appearance, during that burial rite, but he wasn't saying. Not too long ago, Obi Kubana had his 50th birthday. He's also close to Obi Kubana somehow. You will have expected that on a good day, you will see Alex Ekubo in full glare, but he was also missing. There are several plethora of functions, social functions that have been taking place that you will have been able to say, okay, you will see Alex Ekubo, but I tell you, he's been missing from all those events so far. So why has his best friends, why are they behaving like strangers? That is the question a lot of people are asking. Why are they behaving like strangers? Especially Ogbonna, who has remained largely very, very silent. Social media, of course, continue to be flooded with theories. Some say Alex suffered an emotional breakdown after his high-profile breakup with Fancy Ashololo. Remember that his supposed partner, okay, who they were supposed to get married. In fact, the marriage was even already announced, cards were all over the place, and that breakup was announced. It actually trended at that time. Others believe there's a deeper battle, a mix of betrayal, spiritual struggle, and heartbreak that forced him into isolation. According to whispers from close industry insiders, Alex's disappearance did not start overnight. It allegedly began months before Fancy's scandal. Yes, there were already cracks, quiet tension, unspoken words, and a growing distance among the trio. Sources allege that after Fancy's apology drama went viral, Alex felt deeply betrayed, not just by love, but by those closest to him. One insider claimed Alex confided in Ogbonna about some personal pain, something very sensitive, and days later, a version of that same story found its way into gossip blogs. That, they say, broke him completely. He felt exposed. He felt unprotected. And from that moment, he reportedly began pulling away from everyone, including Yomi Casual, who had tried to stay neutral in the whole fiasco. But here's another layer, my people, a darker one. Some claim Alex has been under spiritual pressure, facing unseen battles that fame alone couldn't shield him from. They say he withdrew from social circle, stopped talking, to people, stopped taking calls, and started spending more time in silence and prayer. And anonymous sources even claim that Alex recently visited a secluded monastery outside Lagos, seeking what they described as spiritual clarity. Meanwhile, Ogbonna and Yomi have continued posting on social media, carefully avoiding any mention of Alex Ekubo. To many fans, that silence feels intentional, almost rehearsed. Now, here's where it gets even strange. Not long ago, Yomi posted a cryptic message on his Instagram story that read, "Sometimes the best way to protect someone is to stay silent." He deleted it hours later, and this again, just added to the whole controversy. Fans immediately linked it to Alex Ekubo. Was that his way of saying something deeper is going on? Or was it guilt speaking through coded words? People just kept wondering. Then Ogbonna added fuel to the fire when he posted another cryptic caption almost around that same period. And what did he say? People heal differently. Sometimes absence is the only form of peace. Again, no name mentioned by Ogbonna. But the internet connected the dots quickly. Trust internet now. They always add minus plus and get what they want, from every cryptic message. Behind the glitz and filtered smiles, there seems to be a story of loyalty tested, friendship broken, and secrets buried. People are now wondering, is Alex hiding from the world? Or are his friends hiding the truth from us? What is it? Some allege that the trial had a major fallout months ago, that's several months ago, involving both business and betrayal. And that Alex's sudden withdrawal was his way of walking away from everything fake. Yes, that's what is out there. Others insist that Alex is still in contact with one or two people, but they have been warned not to reveal his location or condition. And I want to say those people are really doing a good job of it, because as I do this video, there's no mention of his location or anything that has to do with the condition he is currently. Either way, the mystery deepens. I tell you, my people, a few fans have gone further to suggest something even more spiritual. They believe Alex's silence is not depression, but a divine calling, that he may be going through a process of rebirth or inner cleansing after fame's chaos nearly destroyed him. There's also talk that a pastor who once prayed for Alex recently hinted that a chosen vessel is in seclusion, preparing for divine use. But I tell you, this kind of seclusion that will last for more than a year, I'm beginning to wonder what kind of seclusion this is. It's close to a year right now. Okay? So what could be the problem with Alex at this time? Okay? So does it mean that this person that is being said to be on spiritual seclusion is Alex? But like I said, seclusion for more than a year now? Man, I don't get it. Well, whatever the truth may be, one thing is undeniable at this time. Nollywood has lost one of its brightest stars to a chilling silence. And until his so-called brothers, Ogbonna and Yomi speak up or show concern, fans will continue to suspect that something deeper and darker binds their silence. Because real friendship does not hide when storms come. It stands in the fire. And right now, the silence from Ogbonna and Yomi is not protection. For me, this is complete betrayal. So once again, the question remains, my people, where is Alex Ekubo? And why are his brothers, yes, his so-called brothers, I'm talking about Ogbonna and Yomi quiet? Why are they quiet at this time? Okay? So this is the story that is trending for some time now. A lot of people have been so worried because it is almost inconceivable that for someone, of Alex Ekubo's stature, someone that is always seen in social circles, someone that is like the life of the party and stuff like that, for close to a year plus, not even a word, not even a picture, not a video, that sounds really very strange. And that is why, for very recent, voices have begun to, to say one or two things. And I tell you, it's even like a call out to the likes of Yomi Kajwa and Ogbonna this time to at least speak. This is someone that has followers who are more than 4 point something million right now. That's a lot. I think at this time, uh, um, um, what's his name again now? If Ogbonna is not coming out to say something, at least Yomi Kajwa should be telling us something. Yes, I think the over 4 point something million followers who have been there, all these years, deserve to at least know if it is true that he's going through something very terrible, something devastating. He needs the prayer of his followers who are every day asking, going to every blog, trying to just find out. Some even visit his page on daily basis just to see him post something or just say something. So if people are calling out the likes of Ogbonna and Yomi Kajwa, I think it is not misplaced. If you look at the trajectory of these three people, they have been so close. They've called themselves brothers. Even though they are not blood brothers, but they've called themselves brothers for life. I have seen that several times. So I think this is the time for them to speak up because the 4 point something million followers cannot afford to wait and wait endlessly. What do you think about this video? What is your perspective to this trendy story that is just, that keeps reverberating all over the social media? Please feel free to go to the comment section and leave your thoughts right there. I tell you, we are going to be monitoring this space, and as soon as further update is out there, yours sincerely will put it out there for you. Okay, please feel free to go to the comment section and leave your thoughts right there, and yours sincerely will meet you right there to take this conversation further. God bless you as you do this. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.